Hey everyone, welcome back. Right, day 6 by my reckoning. Tags. We had to have some tags, didn't we? They are quite huge blanks that I've cut here, but I'm figuring the picture I want to put on them, they're going to have to be quite big. So 6.5 by 3.25, those ones over there for a minute. Now I have got a couple of bits ready. This is a kind of linen effect paper. I'm not 100% sure. The paint on it is where I've used a roller on a gel plate, and I've just sort of wiped off the excess, but it makes brilliant for the lighthouse, which is my stencil, which I've gone round in a fine liner, and then I've joined up the lines to make one solid thing. So I just need to cut this out. I just wanted to show you it in situ, if you like, so you could see what I was talking about. It was far easier to show than to try and explain. These are this is very strange paper, I have to say. I don't even know where it's come from or how long I've had it or anything like that. You know, and you're sorting out things from your cupboard and you sort of find this stuff and you go, oh, okay, yeah, that's different. So I've tried painting on it and that didn't work. I've tried rolling it, as you can see here, and that also didn't work. So it has been very, I'm thinking perhaps that's why I never used it in the first place. Okay, let's get rid of those bits. I've also added, when I've gone around it in the fine liner, it's just a normal Pigma Micron pen. I turn it round, there we go. Pigma Micron, this one is number 1. So I've just realised I haven't put the top back on it, and I can't find the top at the moment. So, oh, there we go. So I thought that would make a brilliant contrast once I've done it. Now I've got some more distress inks that I want to use to colour these, and this one I want to be as the ocean. So I've got a cutout. I'm pretty sure that's a whale, and I want him on there. And I want this one to be underwater, and I want this one to be like a stormy sky. So we actually have stormy sky distressing. Now I didn't realise I got this amongst all my stuff, I have to admit. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'll speed this bit up so you can see me colouring it in, and then I'll come back to you when we're finished. Right. Oh, it's pouring with rain. Never mind that. Now this one, I've got a very damp baby wipe. Now because this is normal distressing, I'm not sure if it will pick it off or not, but maybe. Oh, I quite like that at the top. That looks like the sunlight coming through. Yeah. Okay. So that's one. Oh my life, listen to that rain. I'm going to have to shut my door. Right, door shut. Cat looks very, what are you doing? This one, I just want it. So wherever it's gone, I want that to go there, so I don't want it too dark at the back of it. So maybe a bit lighter at the top. Okay, well, I have some of this hickory smoke. I've taken off too much there, I think. That's better. That will do it. I want some rocks, so I have a little bit of tissue paper, which I'm just going to put okay, let's glue this one on first. Okay. Actually, that side looks quite good as well. I'm going to have to do this more often. There we go. That will want to go about there. That's one. So I'm thinking a bit of texture on the bottom. And if I sort of rip it into shape and I glue it on, I don't know, is the honest answer. I was desperately trying to think what rock formations had looked like when I was on holiday, and I couldn't remember. Right, so I've got some matte medium. Oh, actually, I need to give that a shake. I'm going to use a brush this time because I used a spreader last time round. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. I wonder actually if it might be better to make up. With some of these little bits. What I will do is colour these rocks in once I've finished putting rocks. I believe in my own stuff there. And another little one down there. Just to see if I can build up a bit of texture. Maybe. If I take off the bulk, then I can take the rest off when it's dried proper. I don't know about, that actually looks like waves. Maybe that's what I should turn it into. You can get lost in these sometimes, can't you? Okay, I can get lost in these sometimes. Do you know, change of plan, these are no waves. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? I wish. Well, this is certainly one to remember for the future. I love it. They always take on a life of their own, these things do. Okay, let's put a little bit up here. These ones need to be smaller if they're in the distance. Let's put spot batteries again. I am very annoyed with all the batteries. I've bought 2 replacements and they're still rubbish. Oh, that's a bit much. Okay. Let's get rid of some of that. Let's put some waves. Now that we've decided that they're going to be waves. Oh, I'm liking that. So we have texture and we have waves. Let's see if I can cut these off. Okay, so put that one down to one side to dry. Now this one I wanted to cover completely in it. That's not big enough. Okay, where are we? Make some space. It almost gives it a surreal look, this does. There we go. Amazing what you can do with old bits of packing tape. Alright, so let's do that. Right, I'm just going to give these a quick blast to dry them. Dryer, I think is that. Now I've got a couple of stamps here that I've dug out of my box that I've got, and I'm going to use a watering can for it. It's deciding what I want where. Let's just go around. Right, this is black soot, a distressing black soot. Because I'm figuring these ones, because they're blue, are going to look better edged in black, in my humble opinion. Where do I want him to go? I want him to go up towards the light. I'm going to make him dimensional, I've decided. Oh, magpie's back. And I want to make that a bit darker underneath. I think that's the right one. Oh, I like the way that's bringing up. I've never actually done this over the top. A learning curve for all of us. That almost looks like crack cloth. There, now there's a thought for a different thing. Yeah, I've been having to think about next week's theme. And I think I'm going to go for black. Not for any other reason, not for reasons that have been in the press or anything like that, but because I have found some cracking things to be made with it. So he's floating towards the lights. I like that. Right then, which one? So I've got my two main. Oh, that's quite clean for me. Okay, he has less detail, so he can have that one. These are going to be quite simple tags. They're not. And the simple one, because this one has got quite a lot going on up here. Those look pretty good. I've never used them. It's like, I've got a whole box full. But every travel journal I've made has never really called for that kind of thing. Okay, now I've got some words. So I have the tide always turns for the whale. Because it does, because we seem to have almost stopped whaling now. So that's that one. Not quite holiday ones, but they're what appealed. So then I have a quote from a lady called Louisa May Alcott. Yeah, Alcott. I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship. Now I did have, not charms, not this time. There we go, different ones. These are so thin, these things are. No, I know they're supposed to go in corners, and I think that that one will look quite good in the corner. I've got my own bag somewhere. There we go. But this one, because that one looks quite plain, albeit it is. There is actually quite a bit of detail on there. I thought I'd put, just go that way. That one on there. Thought it might be a bit different. Okay. Sometimes if your words won't fit, just trim them right down. Like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is edge these in black soot. Not literally, distress colour. Okay. Let's put that in some water before it gets solid on me. Let's start putting these on. Where do we want them? about there. Okay, so I've got this world stamp. Okay, right, my little camcorder has given up on me, so apologies. It's, I thought I was on to a good thing when it started working this morning. Well, I got most of the way through. So maybe we just sort of, rather than do it straight across to the bottom. Okay. Is this why I don't use this stamp? In fact, you can never see what you're doing with a wooden block. I've learnt this. Do you know what? That actually looks like rubbish at the bottom of the ocean. How sad is that? Okay. Then let's see if we can get this. I've got that in the wrong place. Now, I've got one out for this side, but I don't think it needs one. Oh. That has stuck. Fair play. It needs painting, I do, but I haven't got any of any of my metal paints out at the moment. Yep. One more to come. Just a very simple page layout. Bit of watercolour, very gentle. Yeah. A bit less grungy than these, very pretty. Right, you take care now, and I will see you all later. Bye.